We're talking a lot of basketball, and as we bring Jalen Rose in, I want you all to hear, this is Jeff Van Gundy on the ABC telecast last night on the crucial play where Jameer Nelson does not close out on Derek Fisher, just leaves him wide open for a three in a three-point game in the final seconds. Here is the coach of Orlando's brother, Jeff Van Gundy, on the telecast.
Why wouldn't you be up and crowd the guy? The player's IQ always astounds me of not knowing time, score, and situation. But I loved how they defended it. What are you doing behind the three-point line? I mean, I'm not understanding what he's thinking about right there.
Neither are we. So here's Jalen Rose on the Subway Fresh Take Hotline. Jalen, what were they thinking about defensively there?
Good morning, Greeny.
Good morning.
I totally agree with Mr. Van Gundy. Ultimately, that wasn't treated like it was the NBA Finals, a must-win game for the Orlando Magic. For Derek Fisher, that shot is like a stroll in the park. The only thing that we're missing was his wife and kids.
So Jalen, this is John Legend here. How are you?
I'm very good. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Congratulations, big-time fan.
My pleasure. I got a question for you. Do you think that Jameer was playing that way because he was told to play that way by the coach, or did he make a mistake himself?
Well, anytime you have 10 seconds to go in the game, you want your defense to be up the floor, and they did a good job of trying to make the Lakers take some time off of the clock.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant did a better job of advancing the ball to Trevor Ariza, who did a better job of kicking it to Derek Fisher. Now at that point, it's a couple of things you can do if you're the Orlando Magic. You can foul, and then they have to shoot 2 free throws, and/or you could do a different personnel move. If it's not Rafer Austin, who has quick hands and has the ability to get up and pressure the basketball, it definitely could be Courtney Lee, a guy who has the athleticism to contest that shot. So I think they botched that play the entire way.
Jalen Rose with us on Mike and Mike in the Morning. Afterwards, Stan Van Gundy was talking about how the defense, the key was to get the ball out of Kobe's hands. And you think, Jalen, sometimes if you're so focused on we're not going to let Kobe beat us, maybe you fall asleep in other places.
Right, and you got to give Derek Fisher tremendous credit. That's a big-time shot. Okay,
Yeah,
here's a guy that's 0 for 5 throughout the game. If he misses that shot or it's an air ball, we're vilifying him and wondering if he should start Game 5. So that's a big-time play by Derek Fisher, but it was definitely horrible defense by the Orlando Magic.
Well,
Jameer Nelson.
Well, Magic Johnson brought up the point that perhaps they shouldn't have been pressing so much in the backcourt and waited till everybody came and passed over the half-court line. Do you agree with that?
Well, actually, I don't mind the team up pressing, but trying to take the basketball to where it's going east to west, not north to south, so you could take time off the clock. But the Lakers did a great job of advancing the ball.
Yeah.
Jalen Rose with us, Mike and Mike in the Morning. John Legend is in for Golick today. Other keys to this game, obviously, the Magic missing free throws late, critical ones. It wasn't just Dwight Howard. Turkoglu missing foul shots. And so that leads you to wonder, you know, is experience a major factor here? They have the defensive breakdown at the end. They miss foul shots. They seem to make some critical mistakes where the Lakers seem to make the critical big plays. And John and I were wondering on the program early, Jalen, how much of a factor is experience there?
And experience is always a big-time factor. If I'm in the studio with John Legend and he's writing and producing my song and he has 6 Grammy Awards and somebody else probably has just as much talent but they're not as seasoned, he's going to have more success. It's no different on the basketball court. If I'm playing against my brother in the backyard and we have the same talent and the same athleticism, but if I'm a couple of years older, my experience should win out. And that's what happened with the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah. Key
crucial moments, key crucial plays. You see Courtney Lee have a game-winning layup, but he misses it. You see Derek Fisher have a game-winning, game-tying opportunity for a big-time 3. He nails it.
It's an excellent analogy there.
Yeah.
Did you do any music, Jalen? I mean, he's sort of Jalen hosted the show with me a couple of weeks ago. You know, would you perhaps want to do a duet with John Legend sometime or something like that?
I'm a huge music fan, but I definitely am more of a fan than an artist. So I can have it on my iPod, have it on my laptop, listen to it in the car, everywhere I go. But me sing, dance, rap, no way, no how, no day.
All right.
That's the same with me playing basketball. No way, no how.
As a musician, Jalen's a terrific basketball player.